Yo, yo, what's going on, everybody? Appreciate all the people that are in here right now. Let's see who we got here so far. We got my boy Kane. We got Entertainer talking sports. Chris the Entertainer. What's going on, Chris? Chris Senor. What's going on, Chris Senor? How you doing? Everybody's talking about tapping in right now. I'm not sure if there's a big delay or not, but so far I appreciate y'all coming in. We gonna hold on. We're gonna let some more people come on in. But welcome. Hey, as soon as y'all can hear me talking, go ahead and let me know. Let me know that I'm loud and clear. Y'all can hear me. What's going on, Chris? Hey, man, I appreciate you being here. Tap water over filter water? Nah, I can't. I can't rock with that one. That's not a take I can get with. Got to have that filtered water. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, Chris. Thanks for letting me know. I'm not sure if there's a huge delay. This is my first time doing this on OBS, man. We all part of history right now. This is the first ever edition of PTA Sports Live. Super excited to do this with you guys. This one's not gonna be this ain't gonna be all fancy, right? I'm not gonna have a whole bunch of stuff on the screen. All that's gonna be here right now is just what you currently see, okay? Uh, but uh, but yeah, man, I'm glad y'all are here. See if let me just make sure that everything's still looking good over here on my end. So hey, man, like my intentions here is for y'all to put your phone down and just listen, and then when you feel like commenting on what you hear, throw a little comment in. This is more of us just having a conversation, having some conversation about the things that are going on right now around the NFL, more specifically with the Giants. But hey, man, we can talk about other stuff, man. I know there's some people in here that ain't Giants fans of other teams. That's cool, man. We can talk about whatever. We just sit here. We're gonna shoot the shit. We'll have a good time. I figure we're gonna do this for probably about I don't know hour and a half. We'll see how I feel. See how the conversation is going in here, uh, and we just gonna do it, man. I got myself a nice, cool, refreshing Yingling lager. Gotta have me some beer. I hope I hope you all have your drink of choice. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. Hey, what's going on, D Rose? Appreciate you coming in. Oh, Trez. Okay, Trez. Yeah. All right. What's good, man? I see some people want to trade Saquon instead of paying him. You know what? We'll talk about that a little bit. We'll talk about that a little bit. Absolutely. All right, just give me a couple more minutes. Bigger Mike, what's going on, Bigger Mike? Hey, Bigger Mike, you know what I'm giving you right now. All right, you know what I'm giving you right now. That's my dog, Bigger Mike. Unfortunately, he's an Eagles fan, but that's okay. And we can talk a little bit of Eagles. You want to talk some Eagles, man? I'm always down to talk some smack. Andy Garcia, what's good? How you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in, checking me out. Get a couple of people in here. All right, I'm gonna give it one more minute, and then I'm just gonna start talking. We gonna get this thing going. Again, man, I appreciate all y'all for coming in and kicking it with me for a little bit here. Nate C was good. Eddie Garcia, you was my first comment. I appreciate that. That's history. That's history right there. We always gonna remember that, man. If I ever blow up, I'm gonna remember that you were the first person that said first. All right, everybody. So like I said, man, I hope you got your favorite drink of choice. We gonna just sit here for a little bit, and we gonna talk a little bit of sports. So here's the deal. Mm. Take a little sip of my beer. Here's the deal. Man, quite a few things are happening right now around the NFL, and man, first things first. It's kind of crazy, right? Because Bigger Mike, man, you know what? I'll kick you out of my chat right now, man. Trade the entire roster of Philadelphia Eagles. All right, man, whatever. Yo, it's crazy right now, man. There's a lot of talk right now about a bunch of players testing positive for COVID. A bunch of staff, testing positive for COVID. And man, I'll be completely honest, man. This is kind of crazy because this is a situation, right, where we're never really gonna know how this is going to end. We never really know how we're going to beat this COVID thing. But what I really hope is that these teams, right, the staff members, these coaches, I really hope that everybody's being safe because at the end of the day, we want sports back, but we want it to be healthy. So I want to start off with that, man. Like, what do you guys think about this whole situation with all these people with COVID? How are you guys feeling about it? What do you think we should do, in order to keep this as safe as possible, but allow us to have football? You know what I'm saying? Because I know where I work, it's a whole bunch of little things we got to do to even get in the building. You got to get, first of all, you got to be masked up. They take your temperature. You got to answer 1 billion questions. You got to stand in front of this weird camera that, like, I guess tests your whole body temperature after they just took your temperature. Like, it's all kind of prerequisites to get into the building, and like, it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult enough trying to get a staff, right, and an entire team into a facility. It's gonna be a nightmare trying to get fans into any stadium across the country. Bigger Mike says, if we don't have a season, I'll be pissed. Yo, I think all of us will be pissed. I think all of us will be real pissed off if we don't have a season. But, at the same time, right, it's all about safety. So, Christy and the Tanner, I just read their expanded practice squad from 10 to 16. Yo, you know what? I haven't seen that, so I appreciate you bringing that up, because, that's a big deal, man. Like, middle of the season, player gets COVID, he's down for 2 weeks. What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? So maybe you have more practice squad guys that you can pull up and, fill the void or whatever. That's another thing that we got to think about. Like, how many times during the season are we going to have to deal with so-and-so player tested positive for COVID? So, that's a crazy thing. If they bumped it up to 16 players, man, that'll be cool. Chris and yours, players are gonna have to wear masks while playing. You know what? I don't even know if that's I don't even know how that would work, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you're sweating, you're getting the mask all wet. Washington used to play with no fans anyway. You know what? I mean, hey, I'm not even gonna talk a lot of smack about Washington Redskins fans, because I think Washington Redskins fans are awesome, man. I think they're real loyal, and I've had a good ass time both times I've gone to FedEx to go watch a game happen. But I mean, I don't know how we're gonna do it to where these players can even play football. Like, it's just crazy. One thing that I have noticed is you got like the Korean baseball league. They playing with no fans, right? And Bigger Mike brought that up, playing with no fans. I mean, like, that's the thing that they can do. It's gonna kill revenue. It's gonna absolutely kill revenue. I mean, that's the problem that baseball's having right now. Like, I don't even really pay attention to baseball a whole lot, but I know, like, they're having a problem with, like, revenue and paying the players a specific amount. Like, if you don't have fans, man, you don't have revenue. And so, like, what are they gonna do, man? They're gonna block out games on regular TV. We're gonna have to all buy NFL Game Pass. I mean, like, I don't know how they're gonna do it, man. It's real crazy. So, man, look, I don't know. I just hope that I hope one that we can have football, right? I really do. I hope that we can have football, and I hope that they can do it safely. I mean, as it stands, the world around us, everybody's starting to do these kind of stages where they're letting more people go into areas, bigger crowds and whatnot. We're gonna have to see, man. So one fan per row. That's not gonna be a lot of people in there. It's gonna be weird because a lot of fans, the defense will be able to hear the plays the offense is calling. You know what? That's a damn good point, man. A lot of times, you're sitting there, you're listening for tells, you're listening for tendencies, you're trying to figure out, what their terminology means. You're trying to figure out, what kind of checks the quarterback is doing at the line, how he's setting up his pass protection. The defense can hear all that. I guess, you know what? It depends, though, man, because if you're the home team, the crowd's quiet. So, I mean, does that really... I don't know if that really matters. Like, when you're the home team, the crowd's quiet while they're up on the line making those calls. So, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. What else we got here? Andy Garcia, you going to find a cure before July? Hey, I hope you do, man. Let me know. Kane's, is it Zong? I hope it's Zong. Kane Zong is going to go to Mars, find a cure. Okay. All right, you're going to go up there with Elon Musk? Cool. Football season is going to be played and COVID cases are expected. They're going to test every player 3 times a week. That's all you can do. That's it. You know what? I don't know if y'all are wrestling fans or not, right? But, like, I kind of pay attention to wrestling here and there. I just saw something that the people with All Elite Wrestling, every time they're doing their show, which I think they're actually live right now, but every time they do their show, they got to do like COVID testing right before. They got to get temperature checks. They got to do all kinds of stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. So yeah, man, like that's kind of my thoughts on this whole COVID situation. Like, I don't know. I don't quite know how we're going to be able to get a season going if we can't figure out a way to keep this under control. So we'll figure it out. I don't know. All right, cool. Y'all gonna hear silence because I'm drinking beer because I gotta have some beer. Check this out. I have not given my thoughts per se on a situation with a couple of our players. Here's the thing, right? I'm a firm believer in due process, right? I'm a firm believer that if you're accused of doing something that is a crime, that you should get your due process. There should be a competent investigation done, right, to figure out if you committed that crime. And if you committed that crime, then that ass need to go to jail or probation or whatever it is that, your penalty that you got to pay. So, like, I don't necessarily like commenting on things that are pending, like investigations, right? But I can comment on how I feel about the whole situation without talking about, litigation. Man, we got 2 players that are potentially in some legal trouble, right? And I'm just COVID's racist tweets for 2013 were foul. Pandemic is canceled. Hell yeah, racist ass pandemic. That's ridiculous. All right, so we got a couple of our players on the Giants that are currently in some legal issues, right? And it's real frustrating as a fan, right? It's real frustrating just as like an adult because, like, yo, I've gone so long in my adult life without putting myself in positions to cause detrimental situations that's gonna mess with my paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've worked real hard. I worked real hard to keep myself in a position to where I can always make my bread. I can always pay my bills. I can always eat good. So when I see situations of people who are in even better situations than I am, right? I ain't trying to brag, but I'm in a real good position in life, man. I'm in a better position than I probably deserve in life, right? So when I see other people that are like jeopardizing their career because of stupid shit, it really frustrates me, man. So we got two guys here, right? Who are in, man, they're at the pinnacle. They are at the pinnacle of their profession, okay? There is only one real, no bullshit professional football league in the entire world, all right? It's the NFL. There is no alternative, okay? So you got two people that are in the highest possible position that they can be in, right? And they mess their paper up. And like that frustrates the hell out of me, man, because it's just like, man, I wasn't a saint. I wasn't a saint coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do crazy stuff when I was younger, early in my career or whatever. Like, but I may have done some things that could have potentially been detrimental, slightly, maybe, possibly, but not like this stuff, man. Not like trying to run people's pockets, man. Not like getting super twisted and getting behind the wheel of a car. And I'm not saying that these people did these things because I don't know, right? I wasn't there. And so, like, I wouldn't want no one passing any crazy ass judgment on me if I was in a position that was a little questionable, right? If I was in that kind of a position, I wouldn't want no one to be like, hey, yo, Pest's a piece of shit and he did it. Especially if I didn't do it, I just got accused. People get accused of doing stuff all the time, okay? But like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that they did it. I don't know. I'm not gonna pass judgment on them, man. I'm gonna treat every situation the way I want the situation to be treated for me. But like, for them to even be in this position in the first place, man, this is crazy to me, and I'm disappointed. All right, I'm not disappointed as a Giants fan. I'm not disappointed as a football fan. I'm disappointed as a grown-ass man trying to grind and feed my family, okay? Like, that's the way I feel about the whole situation, is that, like, it's frustrating as hell because, yo, man, y'all at the pinnacle of your career, man. The pinnacle, yo. I wish I could be at the pinnacle of my career. I wish I could be at the pinnacle of anything in my life. I'll probably never be at the pinnacle of nothing, which is all good because I'm going to always eat good because I'm going to grind my MF and ass off and I'm going to get what I need to get so that I can feed my family, all right? But y'all at the pinnacle right now, and this is what you choose to do? I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm holding judgment until we figure out exactly what went down, if they did it or if they didn't do it. If they didn't do it, cool. Hey, man, make smart decisions. You dodged a bullet on that one. I don't quite know if our kicker, man, it's looking bad for our kicker, man. It's looking real bad for our kicker, especially because this is like a repeat incident. Like, this ain't the first time that this happened. If he did do it this time, which it kind of looks like he might have. Once again, I'm not saying he did or he didn't. I'm just saying it kind of looks like he might have. Yo, this is a trend at this point, man. And here's the worst part about the kicker. Yo, right now, it's kickers everywhere, man. I mean, are they as good as our kicker? Which, I mean, to be completely honest, our kicker hasn't been like blowing your mind good. He's been fine. He's been serviceable. But like, I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of kickers, on the free market right now that could easily come in and do what Rosas does. I'm just saying, yo. I'm just saying. It's just crazy, man. And I don't really know what to make of it. I'm just disappointed as a man. And like, everyone else should be disappointed as men or as future men, because I know I got some guys on here right now that's still young, right? I know I got some guys that still got growing to do, but like the fact of the matter is that like y'all gonna have to grind. Y'all gonna have to grind real hard, okay, to be successful as you possibly can be. All right. So like as future adults, yo, you should be disappointed in this because like at the end of the day, right? This shouldn't have happened in the first place, yo. Like this shouldn't have went down in the first place. So like that's essentially what I gotta say about our current players that are in some kind of legal issue. Like it's sad, man. It's sad. Okay, let me just look at some of the stuff you guys have said while I was on my soapbox. Make a 10 year and they're committing armed robbery. I mean, like, yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you making all this money, man. You making enough money to potentially flip that into wealth. Okay, there's a difference between being rich and being wealthy. You got the potential to create wealth for future generations, yo. For future generations, you got the opportunity to create wealth. And this is what you're doing? Like, this is what, like, for real, this is what you're doing? All right, cool, man. People in this world work their ass off and never get a chance. Stuff like that annoys me. Stuff like that is clear entitlement and ungratefulness. I mean, yo, it kind of is, man. It kind of is. Afghanistan, what's up, brother? How you doing? Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate you coming. Yeah, man, like that, like, yo, I'm not even frustrated at this as a Giants fan or as a football fan, because if I see any player in the league do some dumbass shit, I'm frustrated. Like, damn, bro, I wanted to play professional football. I wasn't big enough. I was never going to be big enough to play professional football, and I don't necessarily know that I was specifically good enough to play at that level, but I would have did anything to be able to play at the professional level, to make money, like real money, to play football. Please sign my ass up. And you got people who are there and they messing it up, man. Yo, the life's not hard for an athlete, okay? It's not. In the grand scheme of things, it's not that hard for an athlete, all right? I'm not saying their lives is easy, because they're not, but it's not that hard for an athlete, okay? You get your ass up in the morning, okay? You go, you get your workout in, you eat right, you learn whatever your skill is for that sport, and then you go do it, and you collect money. Like, that's it. And if your focus is, I'm gonna go to the club, I'm gonna go holler at these shorties, I'm gonna get real drunk, like, yo, your priorities is messed up, man. And I don't get it. I don't get it. So yeah, man, that's a problem for me, man. It's a problem for me. So we gonna have to wait and see what happens with this situation. We're gonna have to wait and see how this all plays out. I'm not gonna sit here and say that they did something or they didn't do something. I don't know. Okay? I'm just gonna wait and I'm gonna see. And when the facts come out, and when the rulings are come out and the punishments are issued, then we can talk about who did what, when, where, why, and how. But until then, I'm just gonna sit here and say that I'm disappointed. That's just kind of how I feel about it. Irish NY Sports asked, would you prefer to keep Williams or Tomlinson next offseason? Oh man. Williams or Tomlinson? Man, that's a tough question, man, because okay, I'm gonna do something that I don't see a lot of people do, doing this YouTube thing, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna say that I made a mistake. I had made an absolute mistake. Let me sip my beer real quick. And let me turn my fan on. It's a little warm. I hope y'all don't hear the fan when I turn this bad boy on, but it's a little warm up here. I'm also going to close the door because my wife is having a party downstairs or something. I don't know. All right. So, I made a mistake. I made a mistake, and I said that Tomlinson was kind of replaceable. Like I didn't quite say he was replaceable, but I said that Tomlinson would, like, we could probably find another person to do what Dalvin Tomlinson does, and that was wrong. I was incorrect in saying that, because like Tomlinson do be balling out, man. Like, I can't sit here and act like Tomlinson don't be balling out. Now, does he disappear occasionally? Yeah, I think so. But that's Williams or Tomlinson. You know what? I mean, I think it's a good question though, because I think that's something that we're gonna have to, like, take a legitimate look at, because I don't know if they're gonna be able to keep both of them. I personally, Thompson is replaceable. We have 6 DTs. See, I don't know. Man, I don't know if I would 100% say Thompson is replaceable. I mean, like, yes, he is a run stuffing DT, right? We had Snacks, we got rid of Snacks, and you know, we got Dexter Lawrence. Although Dexter Lawrence is not really playing the same position as Snacks, so like, I don't want to say that he's replaceable. I don't want to say that Thompson is replaceable. But if I okay, let's just say, gun to my head, I had to pick one player. Only one of them is going to stay. Only one. I think I might keep Leonard Williams. I think I might keep Leonard Williams. And the reason why I say I think I'd keep Leonard Williams as opposed to Tomlinson is because I think Leonard Williams provides a little bit more. I think Williams would give a little bit more than what we would get from Tomlinson, just in terms of the run stuffing and the pressuring the quarterback. Like, I think I see you, Taylor. Yeah, all right. You save your opinion. We'll all watch that video tomorrow. I'll watch it when I'm in the shower. All right. Yeah. Oh man. See, and then I see Andy Garcia. I want BJ Hill to get playing time, so I wouldn't be mad if we traded Tomlinson if we got value. And Williams, same thing. I'd rather keep Tomlinson though. I think he's a better player at this point. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel the same way, and I really like BJ Hill. Man, I really like BJ Hill, and I was really sad that he didn't get enough playing time last year. Like, I didn't understand why suddenly BJ Hill wasn't on the field when BJ Hill was killing it. So, yeah, I don't know. Gucci Moochie, man, did you not watch my unanswered question video? I did a whole ass video on unanswered questions after I did Tanner's show. I'm not going to answer that question. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you, Gucci Moochie, to take your ass after this is done. Don't do it now, okay? Because I need to keep the viewer count up. But after this is done, I need you to go and look at the unanswered questions video. That's what you need to do, Gucci Moochie. All right? And then once you go in there, put a comment in there saying, "Oh, I saw that," and we'll go from there. Yeah. So I'm not going to answer that question. But yeah, BJ Hill, man, I really like BJ Hill, and I think that I hope that DJ Hill gets way more playing time this year. Like, we've got, y'all mentioned, we got all these DTs, and you know what? Like, y'all say that like it's a bad thing. Yo, it's not a bad thing. All right, we got players that we can rotate to keep players fresh. These players don't need to be playing 95 snaps a game. Like, that's too much. That's insane. That's how people get hurt. So we can keep a fresh rotation, and Kane, BJ Hill doesn't get playing time. I'm bouncing around these comments because I'm looking at the ones that are relevant to what I'm talking about at the moment. BJ doesn't get enough playing time because we have too many DTs. Need to let some go for edge rushers. No, man, no. Listen to what I just said, man. We need to have these DTs so we can have a rotation. How can BJ Hill get playing time when there's 3 DTs ahead of him? Bro, you know how many defensive snaps there are in a game? Like, there's like 90 plus defensive snaps on average in a game. And the defensive tackle don't need to play all 90 of them. There's plenty of reps to go around. So, like, we don't need to be worried about why we got so many DTs. We got a rotation of players, okay? Where the hell is Bigger Mike at? You sorry son of a... Yo, the Eagles' defense is so good because they got so many D-line and they rotate them out constantly. That's why the Eagles' defense... The year they won the Super Bowl, they had a crazy rotation of players. It was ungodly. And no one was ever tired. And they were just kicking the shit out of everybody. That's part of the reason why they won. I mean, not so much in the Super Bowl, because the defense took a break for the Super Bowl, but you know what I'm saying. Yo, I mean, like, we need to have all these players. We need to have them. We have to have a good rotation of defensive linemen. Yo, I don't know how many of y'all... Shut up, Bigger Mike. Don't big up my comment about your bum ass Eagles. Yo, I'm just saying, man. I don't know how many of y'all played D tackle. I played D tackle almost my entire football career. I'm doing air quotes. Y'all know how much I love to do air quotes. If y'all been listening to me, I do air quotes on radio. It's great. My entire football career, I played D line. I played D tackle. Sometimes I played D end. Man, you know how much punishment you get as a D tackle? Every down you hit hard. Every down, bang, 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 bang. Every down. So you don't want to be in there every snap of a defensive snap of a game. You don't want to. All right. So we need to keep these guys fresh. We need to have a good rotation. So okay. Let's see. Let's see. Nate C. Hey, Pest, what are your thoughts on TJ Vasher? I'm gonna tell you what my thoughts on TJ Vasher is. I have none, because I don't know who the hell that guy is. So let me grab a pen. let me grab a pen and let me grab a notepad here. And let me write down TJ Vasher's name, because I don't know who the hell that is. And I gotta find out who he is now. So yeah, I don't have thoughts on him. I don't know. TJ Vasher. All right, I'm gonna find out who the hell he is, because I don't know who the hell he is. Is he on the Giants? Do you know if he's on the Giants or? I don't know. I don't know who this guy is. Let's see what else we got. What else we got going on here in these comment sections, man? I'm here for y'all, so I want to make sure that I'm not really skipping people, and being that I don't have a million people in here right now yet, because I will one day. But being that I don't have a whole bunch of people in here right now, I can answer all your questions. D Rose, I'm surprised Getty didn't draft another D. Yo, hey, if he would have drafted a defensive tackle in the draft, I would have been so mad. Y'all would have heard me yell real loud. real loud. Oh, Gucci Moochie, dumbass didn't watch the whole video. Watch the whole video, man. I watched the whole damn video, Gucci Moochie. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. What else we got here? Wide receivers in next year's draft? I don't know. I don't watch enough college football. I really don't. I guess I should watch more college football. And my life is kind of starting to even out a little bit. So, there's a good chance that I will be able to watch more college football. But I don't know. I don't know no one coming out of college, to be honest with you. I don't. I wait until probably about midway through the season, and then I go and see who the hot names are, and then I kind of watch a little bit of film on them, a little bit, and then I see all right, this guy looks good, that guy looks good, and then I stop watching film, and then we draft people, and I go, I don't know who that guy is. Let me go watch film on him. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's big coming out of wide receivers in next year's draft. Both Leo and Thomson are free agents. We have $45 million approximately in cap space. 45? I haven't looked at that yet. I've looked, but I didn't super look and see what our cap space is next year. If we got $45 million, Maybe we can keep them both, but I don't think we're going to. I don't think we're going to keep both of them, Tanner. I really don't. But I'm pretty sure that in your video, you're going to break down contracts and you're going to break down numbers. You're going to tell us why we can or can't keep both. So, hey, there's a spoiler, all right? There's a little bit of a little nugget for y'all. Go watch that video tomorrow on Tanner's channel. So how many DT would be good if we actually had edge? How many DTs? I mean, you want to at least have 4 to 5. Even if we have like good edge rushers, you still want to have like 4 to 5 DTs. You want to have like 4 to 5 DTs. You want to have like 4 to 5 edge rushers. Yes, you want to have like 10 total defensive linemen because you want to rotate these bad boys out. And some of them are going to be, some of them are potentially going to be like special teams players. Whose secondary is better? The bum-ass Philadelphia Eagles or ours? Ours, yo. Your secondary is suspect. I'm not scared of your secondary. I don't care about your secondary. I don't give a shit about them. They don't scare me at all. Bigger Mike, if that's your real name. Let's see. Afghanistan agrees with Kane also. There's a point where it's no longer depth. It's just taking up cap and roster space. Okay, good. I'm glad you at least understand where I'm coming from. Yeah, it's I mean, like, yeah, you are taking up roster spots. You are. But yo, listen. Football games are won and lost in the MFing trenches, okay? That's where football games are won and lost. In the trenches. Yes, skill players are cute. That's nice. Yay. But yo, this is football, okay? And I know, right? It's 2020. It's a passing game. We want NFL to look like Madden, right? Where, you hike the ball, you insta scramble, and you throw a no-look pass to a guy that's double covered, but he still catches it because Madden sucks, okay? Like, I get it. I get that that's what y'all want football to look like, but y'all sometimes forget the fundamental of football is big guy pushing big guy out the way. In either direction, defense or offense, is big guy pushing big guy out the way. And when a big guy pushes another big guy out the way, then the skill players can then do the things. It's all about the trenches, y'all. It's not about the wide receiver. It's not about the running back, okay? It's not about the defensive backs or the safeties. Sometimes it's not even about the linebackers, even though having good linebackers are important. But this is a game where a big guy pushes another big guy out of the way. Period. Point blank. So games are won and lost in the trenches. That's it. Find me a team with no trenches that's winning games. Find me one. Okay. Harrison Jolly, what's good, brother? I appreciate you, man. Thanks for being here, man. Let's see. What else we got? Thoughts on Rising John? I mean, what the hell are my thoughts on Rising John? I mean, I don't really I mean, like, I don't really have a whole lot of thoughts on Rising John, man. I mean, the fact of the matter is that, like, he's like gigantic, right? He's a big, gigantic wide receiver, but so was Rameses Barden. Like, so was Rameses Barden, and look at that dude. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, these are bottom of the roster guys to me, man. Like, yo, this is a bottom of the roster guy, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen with this dude. I know he's tall as hell, right? Apparently he played okay, in college, but that don't mean nothing, man. Rameses Barden. That's what I think of him. Rameses Barden. Prove me wrong, and until then, Rameses Barden. That's what I think. All right, let's see. Eagles secondary is better. You know what? If the Eagles secondary is better than the Giants secondary, I'll let you dictate an entire week of content for me, Bigger Mike. If at the end of the NFL season, if the Eagles secondary is better than the Giants secondary, I will let you dictate an entire week of content on my channel. That's the bet. You talked about wanting to do a bet. We didn't even decide what the bet was. You can determine an entire week's worth of content on my channel. I'll talk about nothing but Eagles. I won't know what the F I'm talking about, but if that's what it is, then that's what it is. Benjamin Victor is our best undrafted free agent wide receiver. You know what? Here's the thing. I said it, Bigger Mike. I said it. Hey, I don't run from nothing. I'm here for the smoke. I remember that I said it. This is going to be on wax, bro. This is going to be on wax. So you can come back. You can come back to the very first live stream that I did, and you can refer back to the fact that I said that the Eagles secondary is not going to be as good as the Giants secondary. All right? Y'all probably going to win more games than us. I'm not going to sit here and say you're not going to win more games than us, but I don't think your secondary is that good, to be honest with you. I don't. I'm not scared of your secondary. I'm just being completely honest, all right? Okay, let's see. Man, I was saying something, and then stupid ass Bigger Mike got diverted my damn attention. What the hell are we talking about? Victor. We talking about Benjamin Victor. You know what? I actually kind of like Benjamin Victor. I actually like him. Now, do I think he's going to be like super crazy, out of this world good? No, but I think he'll be good depth. I actually do like Benjamin Victor. I like what I see from him. He needs to refine his technique a bit. But I think it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm cool with Benjamin Victor. I feel I feel better about Benjamin Victor than I do about Rising John. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, let's see what else. What does Mike do if Giants are better? Oh, snap. I don't know. Bigger Mike, what you putting on the line, sucker? You let me know what I told you what I'm putting on the line. You can dictate a whole week's worth of content on my channel if the Giants secondary isn't better than the Eagles secondary. Well, what you giving up, sucker? Let's see. Our secondary will probably get torched by Dallas and their insane wide receivers. Facts. 100% facts, yo. The Dallas Cowboys got 3 number 1 wide receivers. Like, they got 3 number 1 wide receivers, man. So, yeah, that's facts, yo. I think we're going to have a problem with Dallas. That's facts. Yeah, Derek Dion. Yo, Derek Dion is fast in the mug. He is fast in the mug. I said Dion. Dylan. Derek Dillon is fast in the mug, yo. Like, he's stupid fast. I don't even know how, man. I don't even know how how he pulled off getting him. He's stupid fast. I don't know what his hands look like though. I actually want to look at some film on him. And the only reason why I realized how fast Derek Dillon was because one, I was looking at some of his I was looking at a little bit of film, not a whole lot of film. But two, I heard some other people talking about him. And I was like, man, I gotta look at this guy. So he's somebody that I'm actually gonna go back and look at some more film on because that dude looks fast as hell. Let's see. What else crazy stuff? It's Bigger Mike's trying to take over my chat with all this stupid ass Eagles talk. Nobody care about no damn Eagles. Nobody care about them. Let's see what else. How do you see Golden Tate perform this upcoming season? Around the same last year, better or worse? Golden Tate, man. Golden Tate is a weird one, right? Because in my world, Golden Tate old in a mug, man. Like, this dude's super old. And, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's he going to bring to the table? Like, I don't think Golden Tate is washed, per se. I think Golden Tate is good for. He's good for a bunch of yards after the catch. A bunch of yards after the catch. Real good in the slot. Real good crisp route runner. Great hands. The question is how's his body gonna hold up? Hopefully, whatever illegal substance he's taking this year doesn't make him pop. hopefully his experience of being in the league facilitates him to do illegal substances that are going to help his body perform better and not pop on a piss test, man. I don't dislike Golden Tate. I think he brings value to the team. I like the fact that he's here, but I don't expect Golden Tate to be a world beater. I expect him to be a solid addition to the wide receiver core. I expect him to help us move the chains. I expect him to break a couple of ankles in a crazy fashion and score a couple of touchdowns throughout the season. Maybe make a couple of ridiculous ass catches. Let's not sit here and cap. Golden Tate still got some flavor, man. I just don't know how much flavor. I don't know how much flavor he got. I don't think he's going to be here that long. I don't think he's going to be on the team. I don't know if he's going to be on the team longer than this season, to be honest with you. I don't know. I think this might be his last season on the team, personally. But we're going to have to see. Because I don't like his contract either, man. I think his contract sucks. But hey, I don't count another man's pockets. You are worth what someone is willing to pay you for, right? And the Giants figured that he was worth the big, stupid, fat-ass contract that he got. All right, cool, man. That's what it is. That's what it is, man. I ain't never going to be mad at a dude hustling and getting his money, man. Giants gave him his money? Cool. What you screenshotting? See, you know what, Bigger Mike? You getting ready to be kicked out of here forever. If the Giants secondary is better than the Eagles secondary, I will buy a Darius Lee Jersey just to spray paint it pink with a. You know what? You would make some kind of cockamamie ass comment like that, bro. That's because that object that you gonna pin on it. That's all you dream about pimping. That and that average ass girl you always talking about. She average, by the way, bro. She average as hell. She like a 6, a 7, depending on how many beers I drink. Stop playing with me. And this beer ain't enough beer to make her a 7 right now. All right, what else we got? What else we got here? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna move away from the comments section. Yo, I don't know why comment is such a hard word for me to say. It is the hardest word for me to say sometimes. I'm gonna move away from the comments for a second because I want to touch on something, yo. I want to touch on something. So the quarterback of our football team is a monster. The quarterback of our football team is a monster, yo. And people gonna hate on our quarterback, right? Especially some of the prognosticators, some of the talking heads who said that he was going to be a bust. They have to stick to their take. They have to die on that hill. Otherwise, they look foolish, okay? I don't let that affect me. I don't let that bother me. But our quarterback is a monster. He is a monster. I'm having a Rosas moment. You know what? I would have to be having a Rosas moment to think that girl Bigger Mike talking about is anything higher than a 6.3. Anyway, our quarterback is a monster. And I have a feeling, I have a gut feeling, okay, that this guy is going to be so instrumental to this franchise getting out of the gutter. This guy is going to be absolutely instrumental. I'm just looking at Bigger Mike's stupid ass comment that I'm going to ignore now because nothing he says is even worth validating. I have a feeling that our quarterback is going to be instrumental of taking this franchise out of the gutter that it's been in a while. Nate C, right now he's good, but he is going to be a monster, okay? And the reason why I say that this dude is going to be a monster is because this is a guy that his teammates are going to be willing to die for, okay? I'm not talking about him being a monster because of his athletic ability. I'm not talking about him being a monster because he's because of how strong his arm is or how accurate his passes are. Right now, that's irrelevant. This guy is a monster because this is a guy that his teammates, offense and defense, are going to be willing to die for. They are going to be willing to go out onto that field and do whatever it takes to make him successful and by proxy make themselves successful, okay? This guy is a guy that you want to be the face of your franchise, okay? Now, here's what I hope, okay? I hope that he's not just doing the right things because they need to be the right things because he's in his second year. I don't believe that that's what he's doing. I think this is true to form Daniel Jones. But this guy is a guy that I would want to play for. This guy is a guy that I would want to block for. I sucked as an offensive lineman, and I teach it better than I can play it. But if I was an offensive lineman and I was good enough to be an offensive lineman, this guy is a guy that I would want to keep upright every single play. Every single play, this is a guy that I would want to rip someone's damn head off for. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised this season if DJ takes a hit that's a little bit unnecessary and a fight breaks out. Don't be surprised. Okay? Like, seriously. Do not be surprised if that happens. Because this is a guy that makes you want to be better for him. And that's why he's a monster. Okay? That's the exact reason why he's a monster, man. And you know what I really like about him? He's quiet. He's quiet, man. Aside from the tidbit from an interview or from, a little media package that he does, you don't really hear nothing about Daniel Jones. Because all this dude has done since this COVID shit started is put his head down and work, man. And God, I respect that, man. I love that. I'll take 53 Daniel Jones on my teams. I'll take 53 of them. 53 guys that want to put their head down, they want to work hard, they want to get this football shit right so that they can go out there and they can perform. And when they go out there and perform, if it's performed poorly, they want to go and work on the shit that they didn't get right. I want 53 Daniel Jones on my team. I love this kid. Nothing to do with his athletic ability, nothing to do with him on the field, but this guy is a monster, and this is going to be a guy that's going to be instrumental in helping this franchise get back to being no bullshit Giants pride. Okay, let's look at the comments. I haven't been looking at the comments this whole time. I want to see how many of y'all trashing my damn quarterback. DJ has all twos to be the guy. I think he's going to be a monster too, not going to lie. You right, Chris. Gucci Moochie, you right. Yeah, you right. Nate C, I think you've drank enough to find Bigger Mike's girl hot at this point. So, it's whatever. It's whatever. Jay Berman, PTA. DJ has every quality to be a top 10, even higher, but not yet. Not based upon 1 year. He has to prove it, and I think he will. You know what? I'm not going to dispute what you just said. Okay. I honestly think that. He does have to prove it. But again, I'm not talking about nothing on the field right now. Because I can't judge him based off of one season. But what I am judging is his off-the-field dedication, his work ethic, okay? His leadership traits. Those are the things I'm looking at. What else? What else? What else? Do you know how stupid Madden is? Madden sucks. I hate it, but I play it all the damn time. Tampa Bay last drive in the huddle. DJ told his team, let's get this effing touchdown or something like that. Yeah. He does have the juice, Gucci Moochie. Reminds me of Eli because he has the same worth ethic. Yep. Absolutely. What else we got? What else we got? Hernandez. Ooh. Chris the Entertainer talking sports. Bringing up Ill Will Hernandez. Yo. Ill Will Hernandez is a beast, y'all. He's nasty, and I like him. I like him a lot. Nate, see, I'm not getting ahead of myself, man. I'm not getting ahead of myself. Again, I'm not talking about the stuff that's on the field. I'm not talking about the stuff that's on the field. I'm talking about off the field. I'm talking about all the things that he does off the field that makes players want to play for him. Players are going to want to play for him, and that's important. We're not talking about on the field right now, Nate, see. DJ is better than I don't know if DJ is better than Kyler Murray. I think DJ has the potential to be better than Kyler Murray. Yo, yeah, Ill Will Hernandez. That's what I said. Yo, Ill Will is a monster, and I like him a lot. I've had a crush on him since Vasher Lombardi did a film breakdown on him, and I stopped. Yo, let me tell you, man, when Vasher Lombardi did the film breakdown on Will Hernandez, I was in love, man. This was before the Giants even drafted him. I must have watched that film breakdown 100 times because I was just like, oh my God, look at this dude. This dude is nasty. He's strong. He's big. He's powerful. He's not scared. He plays with anger. He plays like he hates everybody. I love him. I love him. I love Ill Will. That's my dog, yo. I love me some Will Hernandez. And I think he's going to be a monster. I think he's going to be knocking people's heads off. I'm super glad that we got him when we did, and it was a damn steal. I was so surprised that he was still sitting there in the second round. I know we picked 2 overall, but I was still surprised that he was sitting there because this dude is nasty. He's nasty. Okay, what else we got here? What are we at here? We're almost at an hour. Okay, cool. Hey, I'm more than willing to stay here a little bit longer, y'all. I know I said it was gonna be about an hour, maybe hour and a half. I'll stay here and talk with y'all, man. I'm cool, man. My wife gave me permission to do a live stream tonight. I'm kidding. My wife don't give me permission to do shit. All right, cool. Let's see. What else we got here? Oh man, Nate C. I'm telling you right now, Nate C. You and me, man. First of all, Nate C. Here's what I need you to do. Here's what I need for you to do for me, Nate C. I need you to get a damn icon picture, okay? I need you to put an icon picture on your damn profile. It could be anything. I don't care what it is. But please, put an icon picture on your user profile. Don't make no sense to have the default picture unless you put a default picture as your user icon, ironically. I don't know. Okay, let's see what else. Saquon's going to do incredible behind the left side of the line. I think Saquon's going to do incredible behind the whole line because I am super high on our offensive line. I love our offensive line. I love what we got there. I love the pieces there. I love the depth there. Yo, this is the strongest offensive line this team has had in so very long, and I'm super excited to watch them work. I'm so excited to watch them work. This is going to be one of those seasons, right, where I'm going to miss a play. Like, I'm going to miss a play where the ball was thrown because I'm going to be paying attention to the offensive line. Like, that's what's going to happen this year. I'm telling you. Nick Gates working out with... Yeah, I saw that. Nick Gates working out with Hernandez. He's snapping, man. Maybe he could be a center. Hey, that's cool, man. I'm good with that. Let's see. Thomas was Getterman's 3rd consecutive home run pick. Yo, Andrew Thomas is a home run pick. Believe me when I say that Andrew Thomas is the best tackle drafted this year. I'm telling you right now, Andrew Thomas is the best tackle. I'm not talking about potential. I'm not talking about ceiling. I'm talking about right now, today. He's the best tackle in the draft, and it was the best move ever to pick him up. I'm telling you right now. What else we got here? Let's see. How do you know they feel the same way? There's no true way to know how they really feel about Jones in the locker room. Okay, first of all, Bigger Mike, again, your opinion is irrelevant because you like sixes, okay? You like sixes. And you like the Eagles. So your opinion is really irrelevant. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to answer your stupid-ass question for you, okay? Here's how I know. Here's how I know the way they feel about Daniel Jones in that locker room, okay? I know how they feel about Daniel Jones in that locker room because I know how football players feel in a locker room. And if your leader is a guy you want to run through a brick wall for, you'll do anything for him. And Daniel Jones is the kind of guy that the vast majority of leaders would run through a brick wall for. I know it when I see it, bro. I know it when I see it because I've been in locker rooms. All right? I've been around people who are leaders. I've had players that I wanted to kill somebody for. I know what it feels like. That's how I know. Because I know. I know what it feels like. Let's see. What else? You think somewhere down the line Matt Pert becomes better than Andrew Thomas? People are talking about him. No, I don't think Matt Pert is going to become better than Andrew Thomas at all. I do think Matt Pert is going to be really, really good. Parrot, I still know how to say his damn name. I think he's going to be really good. I really like his potential. I think he needs to get a little bit meaner when he's playing. I think he plays too nice. I think he's just happy to be there sometimes, and he should be angry. I'm getting ready to drop hard F-bombs. I think he should be angry when he goes out there on that field. I think he should be pretending that somebody's trying to steal his food, steal money out of his pocket. All right. I don't think he plays angry enough. Excuse me, I burped. I don't think he plays angry enough. But he's too damn big to be playing so damn soft sometimes. All right. He should be. He needs to be meaner. He needs to be nastier. Okay. Football is not a game of nice. It's not. Okay. I like to imagine that overall I'm a nice guy, except on the football field. I'm not nice on the football field. I'm trying to murder you on a football field. And that should be his mentality when he goes out and plays. And if he has that mentality, then he can be so damn good. I'm excited about him. I think he's going to be fantastic. I think he's our future right tackle, our future starting right tackle. I think we have our our starting left and right tackle of the future. He's good. He's good. But he's a little soft. Maybe somebody needs to slap him in the mouth before the game starts or before he goes out there on the field. I don't know. Sometimes like I look at his film and he's playing soft. He's playing like he doesn't want to hurt the guy that's in front of him. You should be one to kill the guy that's in front of you. I don't know if y'all hear the passion in my voice when I talk about murdering people on a football field, but that's the way you need to be. You need to be ready to go out there and murder someone's face off. Their children should be crying at the things that you do to them on the football field. Like, that's the way it works. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you think of off of the field. I don't care what kind of a person you are off the field. It's murder, death, kill when you get on that field. When you put that helmet on and them pads on, it's time to be a gladiator, and it's time to end someone's life. Plain and simple. I feel better. Okay, what else y'all talking about in the comments? I had a couple of different topics I want to talk about, but man, y'all giving me a lot in the comments, man. I want to answer everything. Let's see. Pert, soft, friendly giant. Yeah, he is. Judge said we're gonna punch people in the nose for 60 minutes, and we ain't gonna back down from nobody. I like that mentality. Gucci Moochie, I'm not drunk at all. I've had one beer, bro. I'm talking about football, when I talk about football, when I talk about like hurting people on a football field, yo, I get amped, man, because like that's what I want to do, and I don't want to like end no one's career, right? I don't want to like legitimately hurt no one, but I want to hit you so hard that you lay there for a couple of seconds and think about what just happened to you. Yo, I love that mentality from Joe Judge. I hope it's not lip service. I hope he's really instilling that mindset of, yo, go out here and beat these guys' asses for 60 minutes. Make them remember that they played us today. Make them think about this game and shudder a little bit when they think about how much we beat the hell out of them. Like, that's what it needs to be. Who do I like at center? So here's the problem that I have with the like, I don't like anybody. I don't like anybody at center, man. Like, okay, I'm not a big fan of Pulley. I'm not a big fan of Pulley. If Nick Gates is practicing snapping, cool. You know, we give him a shot. You can't rule John Jalapeno out, right? Because I mean, like, there's a possibility that we bring him back in. Although, like, I like Jalapeno, right? But I like Jalapeno more if he wasn't hurt every damn year. Because Jalapeno, let me tell you something about Jalapeno. Jalapeno is a dude that wants to murder you in front of your children. Like, when he's on that field, he's a guy that wants to murder you in front of your children. And I like it, okay? He's big, he's nasty, he's strong, all right? Good technique, right? And like, overall, he is an average center. He's an average center. There are times where he plays below average, but overall, he's an average center. So, like, I wouldn't be upset if we brought Jalapeno back. I just don't know if that's what we're going to do. Supposedly Shane Lemieux, his practice snapping, he's been working on it this offseason. He's been working on it since he's been in college. So maybe he could potentially be the center. I think right now you pencil in Spencer Pulley as a starter, and it's his job to lose. Like, that's what I think is going to happen right now. I don't know. Okay. Hopefully next year it's Thomas, Hernandez, Lemieux, Zeitler, Perth. I do agree with that statement, Harrison Jolly. I agree wholeheartedly with that statement. I think that is what our lineup could potentially be, right? And then hopefully what happens is that we find a center and we push Lemieux over, because Zeitler's his days are numbered. I think his days are numbered. I don't think we're going to sign him to anything else other than what we got him signed to, and he may not play his full contract in the Giants uniform. I'm just saying, I think that could be a possibility. Yeah, there's a war out there. There are no friends in football. And let me tell you guys a quick story about the one of the last football games I ever played. It was against a team that had people that I knew and hung out with and had good times with. So the guy that I was lined up against was actually a relatively good friend of mine. Okay, I had known him at that point. I had known him for about a year, and he's a guy that I talk to relatively often, right? I talk to him relatively often. I wouldn't say that he was like a real good friend of mine, but I consider him a friend, for the environment that we was in. I consider him a friend. And when we played against him, I wanted to murder him. I wanted to kill him. And I told him that, yo, bro, you need to know something. Today, you're going to fucking die. And I dropped the F-bomb, and I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Today, you're going to die. I told him that before the game. He laughed at me. He thought I was kidding. And I proceeded to beat the hell out of him for I'm going to say, I don't know, we were probably on the field for defense. We were on the field for about 25 or 26 minutes. No. Actually, I think we were probably on the field for about 25, 26 minutes. I know we won the time of possession by a little bit, but I wanted to kill him, and I told him that. I'm going to kill you. You're going to die today. And I spent all the time lining up in front of him, beating his ass all day. And after the game was over, we went and we drank beers. It wasn't personal, but it was football, man. You ain't my friend right now. I have to murder you. I have to murder you so I can then go murder your quarterback or your running back. Whoever's got the ball is getting murdered. That's what's going to happen. So like, yo, there is no friends on the football field. I told a friend that I was going to kill him right before the game. Straight up. Because that's what football is. Yo, it's a battle. It's war. That's how it works, guys. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What else we got here? Judge is a meme mofo. He's straight business. You know what? I mean, I believe it. I believe that he's a meme mofo. I believe that it's not lip service. But, I mean, you never know. We're gonna see. I hope Judge does have these guys ready to play D-Rose. I really do. I'm not a fan of anyone who specializes at center position on our team. Yo, we don't even have like a real no BS center except for Pulley. Like, pick a center from the waiver wire that gets cut, bruh. They get cut for a reason, man. We don't want no one's dumpster juice. Let's see. What's in primetime Vasher for you? Oh, you talk about Darnay Holmes, yo. I like Darnay Holmes, man. I think Darnay Holmes is gonna be a guy that's gonna get a hell of a lot of snaps. He's gonna get a hell of a lot of snaps, and I think he's gonna beast, man. I really do. This is the reason why I think that our secondary is better than the Eagles secondary, just because of the pieces that we got there. Yo, we got so many pieces, man, and a lot of them are really good. A lot of them are really solid players, man. They just are. So I really like Darnay Holmes, man. I'm happy. I'm happy that he's on our team. They have PTA. Can we hire you to give Giants pump up speeches? Yo, I swear, yo, if I could do that job for a living, if I could be the guy that walks into the locker room before the game happens and like get these guys amped, I would love to, yo. That would be great. I'd have a great time doing it because I can convince these guys to go murder somebody. That's easy. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's probably one or two of you listen to this that's like, yo, I want to go hit someone right now. I mean, listen, but it's football, baby. Like, we murder people out here. That's what we do. We gangsters. Anyone see Darnold working out with Barton? I mean, I saw the short clip that he threw a pass to Barkley. Like, I mean, that's cool, man. You know, people gotta get work somehow, right? They gotta go put that work in. So, I mean, like, that's cool. I'm glad that Saquon's out there, you know, doing some live reps. That's cool. James Betcher murdered a whole honey ham. Yo, James Betcher murdered a whole honey ham. You know what? I don't like James Betcher. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Yo. I don't like that dude at all, man. Yo, Betcher was ass juice, man. He was a BUMMMMMMM bum. Like, James Betcher was so bad, and I'm not sure. When Pat Shermer was hired, right? I don't think that Pat Shermer knew that James Betcher was not as good a coach as we all thought, man. But like, when we hired James Betcher, I was like, ugh. I didn't like it at all, man. I did not like James Betcher at all. I didn't like his scheme, right? We're talking about going from a 4-3 to a 3-4. I was like, yo, how the hell are we gonna do that? We don't even have the personnel to do that. And it's not easy. It's not easy switching from a 4-3 to a 3-4. You know what I'm saying? You can't just take a defensive end and go, hey, you're gonna be a stand-up pass rushing linebacker now. Like, that's not what they do. So like, I didn't like it from the beginning. I didn't think it was gonna work from the beginning. I thought we were doomed from the beginning. So like, that's I hate it. I hated James Betcher from the jump, man. I didn't like him. And I knew from the beginning, like, yo, this defense is gonna be ass, yo, because like, they're trying to shoehorn this new defense in with personnel that doesn't do that. And then you know, we have we have a guy like DeAndre Baker, right? Who is a press man corner, and you've got him playing zone. You've got him playing 10 yards off the ball. And the fact of the matter is this. Maybe that was not always what Besher was telling him to do, right? Maybe it was DeAndre Baker not paying attention, thinking his shit didn't stink. Maybe that's what it was. But if that was the case, then you take his ass off of the field. You take him off the field, okay? But like, you've got Love, right? You've got Love, who was damn good at Notre Dame. I remember going back and watching film, right? And I remember listening to the Giant Insider podcast talk about Love and how good he was, which is the reason why I went back and watched him film, because they were touting him real heavy. And I was like, oh snap, this dude's real good. He didn't even get on the field. Like half the season, he wasn't even on the field. I was like, yo, these guys are idiots, man. These guys don't know nothing about putting together a competent team. It was like nothing good about these guys, man. I'm so glad that they're not here. I'm so hopeful that this new coaching staff knows how to utilize players and make halftime adjustments and even develop a game plan in the first place and know how to use timeouts and understand the flow of the game and understand that they're playing football and understand that it's televised and understand that people are watching. Because I don't think the past coaching staff knew that any of that stuff was happening. I don't think they knew any of it was happening. Let's see. Be a perfect fit. You know what? I think they already had me, because I think they got Coach Chaos, and I got a feeling that Coach Chaos is very similar to me. I think Coach Chaos is punching people in the throat. I think he's punching people in the throat, man. That's what I think. Let's see what else we got. I hated Shermer most. Dude had no soul. I don't know what the hell was the problem with Shermer. I don't think he's cut from the cloth to be a head coach. He's a great offensive coordinator, and I think that's what he needs to do. And you know what? And speaking of that, you know, we have. I think we have a. I think we gotta wait. Just stay away. And understand your players should stay away during the meetings. I mean, yes. I mean, yes, yo. The coaching staff was just terrible, man. But I think, you know what? It's funny because I can kind of segue into something that I wanted to talk about, right? And what I wanted to talk about a little bit was Jason Garrett, because I think Jason Garrett, right, is a Shermer. I think Jason Garrett is a Shermer. I think he is probably a guy that's not cut to be a head coach, right? But he's an outstanding offensive mind. Okay? We all Stale Pat. Stale Pat, hell yeah. We hold on a second. Who Jay Berman. Who the hell is Leaky? Is that another guy I gotta figure out who he is? Damn, there's so many players I gotta figure out. I'm gonna write that name down because I don't know who the hell that is either. I probably talked about him, but I don't know who he is right now off the top of my head. Leake. I don't know. I don't know what he brings because I don't remember who he is. I really think that Garrett is a guy that's a great offensive mind, but he's a terrible head coach. And I think, I don't know for certain, but I think that his offensive scheme could potentially work for us. I think. All right, this is not one of those things where I'm saying this is guaranteed, 100% bona fide. I think Javon Leake, he's a running back. Hold on a second, Javon Leake, bro. Is he like an undrafted free agent dude, or I don't know who the hell Javon Leake is. I'm sure I know who he is, but I got so many players in my head that if he's a bottom of the roster guy, I'm not checking for him right now. I'm not checking for none of these bottom of the roster guys until preseason happens. I can see them against NFL professional players. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll look at some film. I'll look at some film. But I don't know. But anyway, Jason Garrett, man, I think his scheme could work for us. I think. And so don't be surprised, right? Don't be surprised if Jason Garrett actually does good stuff with this offense. Y'all forget that Jason Garrett won Coordinator of the Year. Y'all forget that Jason Garrett was instrumental in the Dallas Cowboys having the top offense year after year after year until he became the head coach. So, like, I'm not sitting here standing for Jason Garrett. Please understand that I am not standing for the clapper, okay? I am just simply saying that I think he could probably work out. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if he works out. I'm just saying. Hey, Jay Berman, like why do you like what he brings to the table? Why do you like this running back? Throw it in the comment section and tell me why you like this running back. Because I don't know. I'm keeping it real. I don't know. He's a bottom of the roster dude. So, Tanner, yeah, Jason Garrett is going to be. He could be good, man. I know we all make fun of this dude, right? But he could be another Shermer. He could have just been a Shermer that lasted longer because Jerry Jones was able to manipulate him. I think he could potentially be just like Stale Pat. He's a great offensive mind, but he's not built to be a head coach. I'm just saying. Joe Judge was so well thought out with the hiring of the staff. Yo, I agree, Chris. Like the fact of the matter is that I will always say this. I really like that this coaching staff took time to be built. And then when you look at the names in this coaching staff, there is connection throughout. What was the connection? What was the connection with Pat Shermer's staff? We all breathe oxygen. We're all human beings. Like, that was the connection for Shermer's staff. But on this staff, there is, oh, snap, you're right, Freddie Kitchens. We do have Freddie Kitchens. I don't know what Freddie Kitchens is going to do, but we're going to see. He's with the tight ends. Cool, I guess. Whatever. At least he's not the head coach. Again, that's another guy that's not cut from the head coach cloth. But he's clearly good at whatever it is he does because he was even given he was given the opportunity to be a head coach in the first place. Some people fell up. Maybe he failed up. I don't know. But there's a very good chance that he was good in what he was doing. We're just gonna say that. I'm still looking. Hey, Jay Berman, I'm still waiting for you to. Oh wait, okay, there we go. Saw some film. Outstanding speed, elusive, big plays. I'm gonna have to check out his film, man. I don't know. But yeah, Joe Judge's staff, man. I like Joe Judge's staff. I really do. Do the Giants have a chance to have the best coaching staff in NFL? I mean, sure they do. But so does every other new staff in the NFL. I mean, like, I think that this staff is going to be very good. I think this staff. Oh snap! Leak fumbles. I don't want him. If he fumbles, I don't want him. I think the staff could be very good. I think the staff could be absolutely good. So we're gonna see. We're gonna wait and see what the staff does. I like it. I like the staff. I'm cool with everybody on the staff. As like now that I've thought about it and I've seen the kind of the way that things are going. Right now, today, I'm cool with the way the staff is put together. I wasn't cool with it from the beginning, but I'm okay now. Mark Colombo makes me very... I love Mark Colombo. Hey, if you have not gone and watched film on Mark Colombo when he played, I highly suggest you do because Mark Colombo was a monster. He was a monster. Go and look at that. Allergic to adjustments on the field and his diet. I'm gonna hit my vape on that. Hold on. Oh my God. All right. So I think those were kind of all of my canned topics, right? I wanted to talk about a couple of different things. I had like four or five topics that I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna use these last few minutes, man, to answer any additional questions that I see pop up in the chat, and then we're gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap this thing up. I see. I'm going for almost an hour and a half. Let's see. I love Joe Judge, but if we're being real, Thomas McGahee could have easily been the coach. I think he's going after this year. He's going to get a better job. Yo, I really like Thomas McGahee. I do not understand why Thomas McGahee is not a head coach in the NFL. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to speculate on that because we ain't talking about that. I do think he will be a head coach in the NFL at some point. I really like Thomas McGahee. If Thomas starts at left tackle, who starts at right tackle? Probably Solder, or you let Cam Fleming do it for now. So Joe Judge said in a video, that like these guys are going to be working on both sides throughout this offseason. Like all of the linemen are going to work every side of the ball. So we're going to get an opportunity, or at least the coaching staff is going to get an opportunity to see who can do what, where, when, why, and how. I personally think that Solder is experienced enough to where he could probably move to the right and do it. So I personally, and I said this in my trenches preview, I personally would put Thomas on the left and put Solder on the right. That's what I would do. That's what I think is going to happen. And then as the season goes, we'll see how people play. We'll see how people do. And we'll figure it out from there. Maybe Parrott will be ready to play. Maybe Solder's not good on the right, and we throw Fleming in there and let him do his thing. I don't know. Javon Leake, Maryland, hell of a career. They're undrafted free agent by G-Man. Game field, highlight, big playability. I'm going to look at this dude, right? But I heard something about him fumbling, and if that's a problem, I don't want him. But we can look and see. I'm going to look and I'm going to see this guy. I've written his name down as the guys who I need to watch film on, okay? And I'll probably do some kind of unanswered question thing, or I don't know, on this, where I go back and I review this and see if there was something that I didn't answer in here. I'll probably do something like that, and then I'll get into that later. I don't know. I just don't know who he is right now. Whoever puts Thomas on the left side ASAP is cool with me. Yeah, I want Thomas to play on the left side. I don't want him to go to the right. I want him to play the left side because I think he's the best. I think he's the best rookie tackle in the NFL right now. It's because special teams coach aren't on pedestals like offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators. I mean, special team coach is going to get stronger. Look, if Judge work out. Yo, if Joe Judge works out, yeah, you'll see it. I mean, because we already got Harbaugh, right? I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that one of the greatest coaches to ever live, Bill Belichick, started out in special teams. All right, like he did. So like, I wouldn't be surprised if you see more special team coaches get opportunities. But I really do think that McGahee needs to have a head coaching job in the NFL without question. Yes, I think Bill Belichick is the greatest head coach to ever live. I said it. I don't care. I said it. Y'all better not disrespect. If you're a Giants fan, you better not disrespect Bill Belichick. Who replaces Rosas? You know what? I don't know, man. Kickalicious. Whoever, man. It doesn't matter. It don't matter, man. Whoever. I don't know. I've gotta go and look and see who is actually available. I saw some names on Twitter, but I don't know. Coughlin cleaned those fumbling issues up for Tiki. Coaching matters. Yeah, you're right. Coaching does matter. And yes, he could get coached up and he can fix his fumbling issues. So I mean, look, right now he's on the team. Okay, so the and you know what, the running back coach, old boy from Alabama, whose name I'm brain farting right now, is a damn good coach. So he could totally fix his fumbling issues. I mean, like, I didn't even think about that. But Gostkowski, isn't Gostkowski like 175 billion years old? I mean, I guess. But yeah, man, our running back coach is a really, really good, and I think he can fix his fumbling issues. We're gonna see. I'm gonna wait for a couple more questions, man, and I'm gonna wrap this bad boy up. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. I'm just kind of scrolling through, man. I just want to see if there's anything that I didn't answer, even though I'm going to do this anyway and probably do a future video of things I didn't catch or whatever. Saw that about Gostkowski too. Hopefully, Judge will be even half as good as Coughlin. I hope so, man. I really do. I hope so. We're gonna see. Here's the thing. Okay, cool. This is a perfect way to close out this live stream today. Here's the thing, Giants fans. We have to give Joe Judge time. Okay, we can't be ready to launch him out of the stadium after 1 year, after 2 years, or even after 3 years. Okay, I personally think Joe Judge should be allowed to finish out his entire contract because he put together a competent staff, okay? And we got to let this man go out there and do what he needs to do. Unless he's just a colossal fall-on-your-face ass failure like Pat Shurmur, which I don't really think that he's that kind of guy. We've got to give this guy time to get this thing in order. So don't be jumping up on the Twitter webs talking about this dude needs to go. All right? I can promise you one thing. I will never say that Joe Judge needs to be fired. Okay? I will never call for his job if he sucks. I didn't call for Pat Shurmur's job and he sucked. But I never said he needed to be fired. Because that's not that listen, man, I don't want nobody to lose their job, man. I mean, if you suck at your job, you're going to lose it eventually. But we've got to give this man enough time to figure this thing out. He's never been a head coach before. He's never done this before. He's going to learn on the job. So we've got to let this man do his entire contract. Now, that's not up to us as the fans, right? That's up to ownership. But if they're smart, they let this dude just play out his whole contract. Whatever, I don't know. I think his contract is like 4 years, 5 years, whatever his contract is. We need to hit his entire contract. He needs to fulfill the whole thing. And when the contract is done, we can reevaluate and see if he needs to get an extension. All right. I think he's going to be fine, but he's going to need time to grow. All right. So don't be getting up on the ledge about Joe Judge and how he needs to be getting fired, because I don't think we need to be talking about that, all right? So listen, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to end the stream, right? I'm going to do a live stream once a week from the... What my plan is to do 2 videos a week in a live stream. There are going to be times where maybe I'm not able to get 2 videos a week in a live stream out. During the season, I'm definitely going to be able to do 2 videos a week in a live stream at minimum. But I'm going to try to do 2 videos a week in a live stream from here on out as my life permits. But I really appreciate all y'all coming out here. I will keep all of you guys posted in terms of when these live streams are going to happen, when videos are out, okay? do me a favor. If you haven't done it already, jump on Twitter and follow me on Twitter, okay? It's at PESTALANCE. I'm going to type it in the comment section. Here it goes. At PESTALANCE. Boom. You guys see it? It's right there, okay? Go and subscribe to my Twitter or follow me on Twitter, because every time I drop a video, I'm going to post on Twitter that I did it. I'm always in Tater's Discord. Sometimes I'm super active. Sometimes I'm not super active. But you can always DM me and go, hey, Pest, where the hell you at, man? We want some videos. And I'll jump up on here and I'll do videos. Hit the comment section of my videos. Past, present, future. Hit the comment section and put stuff in there. Because a lot of times, I'm going to look at the comment sections, right? And I'm going to go, you know what? I can make a video about that. And I'll do it. I just did a video, and it was based on a question from one of my subscribers. It was her I don't remember how to say the damn name. It was her Honu's mom. Honu? I think it was Honu's mom. All right. Put a comment in one of my videos, and I was like, damn, I can make a video about that. And then I went and I did it. So throw comments in my videos. It helps me make content for you, because that's why I'm here. All right, guys, listen, you guys be safe. All right, be safe out there. Make sure you're washing your hands. Throw your face mask on. Okay, 6 feet. Hit them with the Heisman, and be good to each other, man. Love each other. Take care of each other. Listen to each other's stories. It's important. Okay, we are in a point in our lives where we can make valuable change for the future, or we can repeat the past. And I don't want to go through the past anymore. So let's make the future dope. Let's love each other and take care of each other. And I'm gonna get up with you guys later. I appreciate everybody that came in and hung out with me tonight, man. I'll get up with y'all later, y'all. Deuces.